guys, Kieran here again, and in today's lesson we're going to be taking a look at the song Life of the Party by All Time Low. So this will be an acoustic version of the song and we'll be in some really easy chords, some chords that you may already know. I've also got two easy strumming patterns that you can use for the song as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. So to play this version you will need a capo. So you can pick yourself up a capo. I've got a link down in the description if you haven't already got one. But to play this you will need one, and you guys will put yours on the 2nd fret. I know mine's on the 4th fret, but like always my guitar's tuned a whole step down. So I need to put mine on the 4th fret to make it sound like it's on the 2nd fret. But you guys put it on the 2nd fret and it will sound just like this. So getting into the chords now. There's going to be 4 chords in total. There'll be a G chord, a C add 9, an E minor, and a D. So all these chords are going to use your pinky and 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st and 2nd string. So the first chord is going to be this E minor. So like I say, your first and your pinky and 3rd finger, sorry, on the 3rd fret of the 1st and 2nd string, and then your 1st finger goes on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, 2nd finger on the 4th string of the 2nd fret, and you want to leave the lowest one open and then play everything else open. The 2nd chord will be this C chord. It's technically a C add 9, I'm just going to call it a C. So again, your pinky and 3rd are on the highest 2 strings of the 3rd fret, and then your 2nd finger goes on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. You want to mute that lowest E string there, and that's going to be your C. 3rd chord will be the G shape, G major chord. So again, pinky and 3rd exactly the same, and then your 2nd finger goes on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, 1st finger goes on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and that's your G major there. And the last chord is going to be this D shape. So your pinky and 3rd remain where they are, and then your 1st finger goes on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. Leave the 4th string open, and you want to mute the lowest 2 strings. You can just mute that lowest 1 string and leave the A open, the 5th string open, and it'll sound just as good. But to get that proper D sound, you want to be muting the lowest 2 strings there, but it's okay just to mute just the 1 lowest. So just touching on the strumming patterns before we get into the chords. So there's going to be 2 main strumming patterns. So the first one is going to be down, up, stop, down, 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 up, down, up, stop, down, 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 up. So just slowly that'll be down, up, stop, down, 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 up, stop, down, 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 up. So just play it with the chord now. So how to do the stop, you literally just use the fleshy part of your hand and just literally just hit the strings. So and when you actually do the stop, because you'll be coming on an up strum, you can do the stop when your pick is up here, so then you can just get that down strum really easily then, as opposed to, and then you've got to come back up to get that down. So moving on to strum pattern 2 now, and this is going to be used for the choruses, and it's going to be a little bit different to what you, if you're a beginner at least, what you're playing, but it's a good one to advance your playing a little bit. So I'll just play it first and then I'll just recap on what I'm playing, so it'll sound like this. So what you're doing, you're using two stops I should say, within the strumming pattern. So the actual, just talking through it now, it will be down, up, stop, up, down, stop, up, down, up. So down, up, stop, up, stop, up, down, up. So without putting the stops in there, the strum pattern will be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. But when you put the stops in there, the stops will be on the 3rd down strum and on the 5th down strum. So what I'll do in the description below, I'll put 2 variations on this, the one without the stops and then the one with the stops. And if you master the first one, then you can move on to the one with the stops in it, or you can just play whichever one you prefer. But the actual stop in this drum pattern, it's not an actual full-on stop like the first drum pattern. It's more of a palm mute type thing. So you're sort of playing the chord but also sort of stopping it at the same time. It's quite hard to explain, but the best way to explain it is just like a partial palm mute. But because it's sort of quite quick in the drum pattern, you sort of muting the strings at the same time as well as palm muting. I hope I haven't confused you too much with that one, but you can try the one without the stops in it if you find this one too difficult. But the one without the stops will simply be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. So moving on to the chord progressions now. I hope I haven't confused you too much with those drum patterns. But the song sort of goes straight into the verse. There is a little intro, but I'm not going to cover that because it's just sort of like an instrumental thing on synths and stuff. But getting into the verse, you'll be using strum pattern 1 for this verse. You'll be on E minor and you'll do 1 time through of strum pattern 1. Then you go to C, 1 time through strum pattern 1. To G, 1 time through of strum pattern 1. And then to D, and it's 1 time through of strum pattern 1. And that chord progression there goes around twice. And at the end of the verse, you hit a D chord and you just let it ring for 4 beats before going into the chorus. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, then into the chorus. So the chorus chords are going to be a C, and you'll be using strum pattern 2 for this as well. So it'll be 1 time round through of strum pattern 2 on the C, 1 time round of strum pattern 2 on the E minor, then to a D, and now it's 2 times round of strum pattern 2 on this chord. So be on this chord for double the length. And you do that again, C for 1 time round, E minor for 1 time round, then D for 2 times round. Then at the end of the chorus is a little tag, so that'll be E minor for 1 time round, to C for 1 time round, to G for 1 time round, and then a D for 1 time round. And on that D you can hit that as well and let that one ring before going into the next verse. So what I'll do now is just play through the verse and the chorus, just because the other sections of the song are very similar to those 2 sections. So if I just play through those sections and then I'll talk through the rest of the song. So it should sound like this. All these people are passed out on the floor of my hotel room. I don't know half of them, but they all wanna know me. And it's 4 in the morning, I'm just trying to fix myself. What the hell did I do? I'm the life of the party, I'm the life of the party. Somewhere in between who I used to be, who I'm So from there you go into verse 2, and verse 2 chord progression wise will be exactly the same as verse 1. In the record they sort of break it down for this bit, so you can do single strums on the chords if you want, or just use strum pattern 1 like the first verse. Then you get into chorus 2, and chorus 2 is exactly the same as chorus 1, except they add another tag on to the end. So instead of just playing C, E minor, D, D, C, E minor, D, D, and then E minor, C, G, D, you add on another E minor, C, G, D. Then at the last chord of that chorus will be the D, and you leave it for 8 beats just ringing out before you get into verse 3, which is sort of acts like the bridge as well. So verse 3, it will be an E minor, and for verse 3 you can just do single strums for the first half and then use strum pattern 2 for the second half, but I'll explain that when I get to the chords. So it'll be E minor of a single strum, C of a single strum, G of a single strum, and D of a single strum. And you do that 2 times around that chord progression, and then third time round you go into strum pattern 2 and you'll use E minor, C, G, and then to a D again. So effectively it's 3 times round of E minor, C, G, D. But the first 2 times round you do single strums, and then third time round you go into strum pattern 2. Then after verse 3 you go straight into the chorus, and it will be pretty much the same as chorus 2, except the second tag is slightly different. So what it will be is C, E minor, D, D, C, E minor, D, D, and then you get into the tag section, which is going to be an E minor, C, G, D, and then the second tag will be E minor, C, D, D. So that second tag you don't go to the G, you just do D for 2 times in length. And then the last chord of the song will be that E minor. So what I'll do now is go through verse 3 and then go straight into that last chorus, just because there's a few sections there which are different to the rest of the song, and you can just piece it together in your head as well. So that last section of the song should sound like this. Now it's 4 in the morning and I'm trying to fix myself. What the hell did I do? I'm the life of the party. It's so hard to imagine who I'd be if I walked away. Never know what it's like, be the life of the party. I'm the life of the party. So I think I've covered everything there. Like I say, all the chords, all the strum patterns will be down in the description. You can mix it up if you want to with the strum patterns, you don't have to stick to the ones I've given you. And if you haven't already, go check out my channel. I've got a lot more videos over there. I've got a lot more of All Time Low, especially from the new album. I've got some Pierce the Veil, Neck Deep, Bring Me the Horizon, The Main, bands like that. So if you like what you hear, go check out my channel and subscribe, that'd be really cool. And until next time, peace out.